What up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to another YouTube video, to my third YouTube video of all time. Hope you enjoy another video of me basically just yapping because I do not have enough motion yet for me to go out into the real world and just record my daily activities that I would love to be doing, and me interacting with people and just doing a bunch of bullshit, whatever. I feel like that's more entertaining, but for now, since we're just starting out, I need to stick to this, just speaking to the audience, to you. Basically, like the title says, I just turned 23 last week and I spent my 23rd birthday in Miami, which was completely unexpected. I did not think that I was gonna spend my 23rd birthday in Miami, especially after spending my last 3 birthdays. I didn't even know. I've spent my 21st, my 22nd, and my 20th probably as well, like outside of home, away from family, and I didn't even celebrate. I was just, bro, what was I? I was probably working, dude. I was probably working some stupid ass job. I was probably in school. I probably just didn't do anything. And to be honest, I can't remember the last time I had a good birthday before the 23rd birthday that I just had. Long story short, I didn't really record videos in YouTube format the way I wanted. I was just kind of recording like vertical for the memory. So I am gonna put some videos in here of what I did as I keep on talking so that you can see. But it wasn't really too crazy, but it was really fun. Basically, I went to Miami with my coworkers. It was 5 of us. We went on a company outing to a 10X event. I don't know if you guys know Grant Cardone. He is the course seller, the biggest course seller. So he has a bunch of different companies. He does real estate. He has something called Cardone Ventures. He also has like a university. Like, I think it's called the Cardone University. But we went for the 10X event that he had for sales and stuff like that. It's for his university students. So we went to Fort Lauderdale, not Miami. We went to Fort Lauderdale for this event. The event was on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We just went on Friday and on Sunday. We went from April 9th to the 13th. My birthday was on April 12th. That Friday that we got there on a Thursday, and then the event was on a Friday in Fort Lauderdale, right next to the hotel. And I walk into the event, and very nice. There's a lot of people there, a lot of business professionals, a lot of people from the 10X team trying to like sell you something. And I was like, you really don't have anything to sell me, but you can try. Basically, the whole event was business professionals glazing Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone was there. He was there. And to be honest, I really enjoyed listening to Grant, not because of like what he knows. Don't get me wrong. He's a smart dude. The dude's a billionaire. Obviously, he knows what he's talking. He's a smart guy. Obviously, look at what he built. But what I enjoyed was like the way this guy can say anything he wants, absolutely anything that he wants, unhinged, and every single person in that conference room is going to glaze him. It is the funniest thing ever, bro. This guy can say fuck you to a random guy in the audience and people will stand up and clap. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. He's the GOAT. It's funny. It's so funny. So that's what I really like. Like he knows it too. Like he knows he can just say whatever the fuck he wants and nobody's going to say anything. That's what I like. And then the president of Cardone University was also talking. And to be honest, like they gave us like this book. I have it right here. Actually, let me take it out. Actually, I don't have it right here. They give us like this book that the whole event was basing itself on, which was a bunch of things that you could write down on sales, marketing, lead generation, and stuff like that, and you would write down your shit. To be honest, this is basically like what they already say in their university, just being put in a nicer and more professional format way, basically. That's basically what it was. And I was just, there listening to them and whatever. So I was there listening to them, and they were talking about how to get leads, how to do your marketing, how to grow your business, and blah, 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 blah. The usual. But anyways, my boss, which is the owner of, we're a small real estate firm. He's very nice. He's a very cool guy. He was like, you know what? We're going to go to Fort Lauderdale for this event, but Miami's right there. Let's also take the weekend and let's enjoy ourselves, So I actually rented a yacht for the team so we can go there on Saturday, during the whole day of Saturday, go out to the yacht, go into the Miami beach or whatever, Key Biscayne, I think that's what it's called. That's where we were. So we went there on Saturday. On Friday after the event, but I'm like skipping ahead of myself. On Friday after the event, I did drink. Well, yeah, because there was like a cocktail networking thing. So they were giving wine like outside of the conference room, and people were like networking and shit like that. But to be honest, I was just like, you know what? I haven't drank in forever. Fuck it. I just went to each bar that they had there and ordered a bunch of wines, and I was just and I was just like tipsy at the networking until I got really drunk, and I didn't network at all. I met some dudes that had developed an app, and I was like, oh shit, cool app, and then that's it. After that, we went out to this restaurant in Fort Lauderdale, which was very nice. I remember there was a cone and steak outside and shit, but I did not remember anything, dude. I was out of it. I was drunk as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but it did go down. I did get a lot better after the dinner that we had, and I don't think I went out again that night.
Dog, I have like no clue where the fuck
we
we
went
are.
to the yacht, which was nice. It was nice, bro. That was my first time ever looking at Miami, and to be honest, it just felt nice, dude. I love the beach. I was born at the beach. The beach is always where I'm gonna feel in my element. So I was feeling in my element, to be honest. The weather was perfect. There was a beach. There was all these buildings, the city, all these people walking around. It was great. It was amazing. We went to the yacht. We went out to Key Biscayne. We got on the jet skis. We started doing a bunch of bullshit. Obviously, the music, the drinks, blah, blah, blah. I don't even think I drank on the yacht, dude. I was just drinking fucking coconut water to alleviate myself from the night before. But I still had a lot of fun. After the yacht, some of the members of the team went back to the hotel in Fort Lauderdale. Me and some coworkers decided to stay in Miami and go to South Beach because supposedly it was cool. But unfortunately, and I'm not saying this is bad, but for me, this is not my kind of shit. There was like a gay event, some gay pride festival on the beach. So it was just characters that I just did not want to be around. Nothing against y'all, but some of the people that were there, it was just like, what are we doing, bro? Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm pretty sure it was fun for them, but for me, I was just like, dude, what the fuck? So I really didn't have fun there. We were there and we were like, dude, so we just left earlier. But Miami Beach in itself, it did look pretty nice. Anyways, the next day on Sunday was my birthday. There was the event, but my boss let me and two other coworkers leave earlier since it was my birthday. So we went to the event. We saw Brandon Dawson, which I didn't know who he was until this event, which I actually liked how he spoke. The dude's very, very, very smart, like genuinely. I like the way he spoke. I like the way he controls the room. He's a very smart guy. I don't know if y'all know him, but after that, we went to Brickell to like get to know it a little more, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Went to Miami again, and then we met the rest of the team at the Versace Mansion for my birthday dinner. I'm telling you, bro, my boss really spoiled me this past weekend, and we just ate there. Which food was great. The vibes were great. Everyone there was taking photos of like the mansion or whatever. Miami Beach was also pretty cool. I did walk around the beach and everything before then, so the festival was still there, but it was not that many people, so it was a little more my liking. And we went to the Versace Mansion. After the Versace Mansion, we went to Mango's, I think it's called, and which was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. We were there in Miami Beach, and then after that, we went to this club in Brickell, which also, it was a Latino club, which is also pretty cool. You know, they brought me some bottles, some celebrations, whatever. Met some girls, flirted a little bit, you know. But it was really fun, man. That night was really fun. The next day on Monday, we were back at Fort Lauderdale. We went to the beach, or Las Olas Beach, I think it's called. Pretty cool as well, a lot of people. But look, long story short, this trip was great. Even though I was only in Miami 2 days, and in Fort Lauderdale the other 2 days, I still enjoyed the shit out of this trip, and I am definitely going to be back there like this year, 100%. A lot of people like to shit, from what I hear in Miami, like, oh, it's just party, it's just party, just party, just party, just party. Dude, nobody is forcing you to party, all right? If you want to party, you can party, but it's a huge city, and there's so many things to do. It's not just partying. So that's also why I want to go back there, so I can experience all the other activities and especially outdoor activities that Miami has to offer. Because the beach is also very nice. I'm a city guy and I'm a beach guy. So like those two combined, that's just perfect. So I do definitely want to go back, but I also want to visit other cities first. I want to visit San Diego. I want to go to New York. I want to go to LA, San Francisco. I want to go to Seattle. I don't know. I want to go to Chicago. I live in Dallas right now. But Dude, yeah, that shit was pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna be back. And from what I see, Miami is feel like people hate on it a lot. I feel like it's just cope because you live in a boring ass city. So I definitely will be back. I felt really great there. It was the beach, the vibes. People are just abundant there. Maybe I just didn't talk to that many people. Maybe that's why I still don't hate it like a lot of people do. Definitely will be back. And when I'm back, I'm going to record a video that's a lot better than this one as well. I wasn't expecting to make a YouTube video out of this one. That's why I don't really have that many clips. But next time I definitely will go with the idea of recording a YouTube video and recording actual content and actual entertainment for all of y'all. Fuck it. Fuck it. Subscribe so that I can afford that shit. All right. See y'all next time if I can think of another video that I can make.